Hello, world. Welcome back to your favorite uncensored Auntie
and Uncle podcast,
where we talk about everything from relationships, entrepreneurships, and much, much more. How you feeling, bruh?
I'm feeling better than I was last time.
I know, because last time y'all seen you was sick.
Man, look here.
Why was you like that?
Man,
you almost crashed out on the last episode,
man,
bruh.
Sinus, man.
Well, I'm glad that you feeling better.
Yeah, I'm going to feel better.
That's it. That is it.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling lovely.
That's what's up.
I'm feeling
That's
lovely.
what I need your mojo.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. I made some good money this week.
Hey.
Boy, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been a good week for your girl. You did.
Sound like money in the bank, man.
So with that being said, today we're going to be talking about dating. I'm going to do it like that so it can be real dramatic.
Oh, it's dramatic.
That's for sure. So what are some things that I wouldn't say, well, I'm going to say that. So what are some things that men look for when they're dating?
I mean, I'm going to spit that game for the nieces and nephews.
Okay.
Some of the grown folk might not know, so y'all might want to tune in, chime in too.
That's it.
For real. Like, straight up, like, I'm going to hit you with 3 of my top, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be emotional decisions.
Okay.
Because a lot of these people really be crashing out. No, they get mad because this person don't respond in a certain way. Mm-hmm. And it's like everybody's not going to respond the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll go do something crazy, or somebody might not answer the phone on the first ring, or somebody might call you back 10 minutes later. You know, you can't be crashing out, going and blowing their phone up, knocking the windows out the car, and all that.
Right.
I have seen it happen.
Okay.
And
have it ever happened to you?
I ain't never had nobody knock.
Man,
I ain't never had nobody knock no one out my car. I have had a female to hit me with a car.
And you had a female hit you with a rug.
I forgot you was there.
She threw that rug at you.
Emotion decisions.
Right.
Because everything was already talked about.
Right.
Before any of that transpired.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, emotional decision. And that girl ended up being homeless again. So, with that being said, don't be making no emotional decisions.
Right.
Because it could cost you big, you know. So, that's one of my key points. You got to see what kind of emotional person you are dealing with.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of people be in their feelings so much. And there be a lot, it's crazy how they be in their feelings. And all I'm saying is, just stop, breathe, take a second before you make a 5-second decision, change your whole next 20, 30 years of your life.
Right.
So think about it. Like little buddy went from Alabama all the way to Florida to kill that girl because she gave him some. Boy, you drove all the way from Alabama to Florida.
Oh, I ain't even hear about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You had a long time to think.
Yeah.
Emotional decision.
Right.
Bro, she just went to the clinic, not met with her no more, cut that off, went on about your business. If anything, if you were so emotional, man, you should just expose her, you know what I'm saying, to let the other dudes know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I feel about that.
Okay. And what are some other things?
I'm going to say, like, good hygiene. Gotta have good hygiene.
Okay.
You know, especially, like even with the young kids, like, the nieces and nephews, like, it be 100 degrees in Georgia, man. These kids be walking around with hoodies on.
That is
like,
true. That is true.
They be musty as hell. Like, that's a turnoff.
That is.
That's a big no. Like, we ain't gonna do the mustard. Like, Mom and them always told me, shoot. And if you can't keep your underarm clean, I know you can't keep that down there clean.
Ooh, sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna do the bad hygiene. You know, take it 2, 3. In the summertime in Georgia, you gonna have to take at least 2 baths a day, 2 showers a day, straight up. Like, the weather is crazy, so you know you gonna have to do that. Like, it's super hot for no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the hygiene, brush your teeth, wash your face. You know, put your deodorant on. These cats, these young folk, they don't be doing that, and I know so many. I ain't gonna never call them out, but they don't want to take no bath. Some of these girls, they pretty. Only thing they want to do is spray that little Victoria's Secret spray stuff and
Jeez.
walk. No, that is not it.
That is not the key.
That's not it. So you definitely gotta work on that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And another one I'm gonna say, safe sex.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, teenage pregnancy at an all-time high.
Yes, it is.
And it's babies having babies. They can't take care of these babies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think when they came out with that MTV, what is it, 16 and pregnant, I feel like that made a lot of young teens feel like that was a thing to do. You know, because now you being kind of glorified, so to speak, by having this show where you trying to, you know, basically discuss the struggle of being a preteen pregnant. It's like, ain't nothing cute about that.
Ain't nothing cute about that.
Like, why would you want to be 16, 15, or any in your teens pregnant, walking around? Because guess what? The reality of it is these young boys ain't finna stay.
No. They haven't even experienced life yet.
Yeah, they finna keep going. They finna keep pushing.
And not only that, it's like you're not just protecting yourself, but you're protecting your soul too.
Absolutely.
Because once you mix these soul ties together, that's when they start crashing out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you don't got a baby by this little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now he with the next girl, he done got her pregnant.
That's it.
You know, so a woman can only get pregnant, have one child at a time, but a man can have 100 children at a time.
Yeah. Facts.
So with that being said, you know, young girls, I tell y'all all the time, keep your eyes open, legs closed.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's your baby.
Absolutely.
It's your baby.
Absolutely.
No matter if you stay with mama or daddy, grandma, granddaddy, it's your responsibility.
Absolutely. That is so true. And do not be fooled by, because you got certain situations where the parent will tell you, even if you are an adult, okay, and your mama telling you she gonna help you, in real life, she's not.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be your responsibility. So it's definitely up to you to like really kind of check up all those marks, because it's going to be your baby, your responsibility. I mean, unless you give them to the system, then that's a whole nother ball game. But other than that, ain't nobody finna help you. Nope. And ain't nobody gonna come in and save you. So you need to make the right decisions, because life begins with us as women. So we need to really like kind of take that more serious and not just be out here having babies trying to keep a nigga, because that ain't gonna keep him.
It never worked. I never seen it work a day in my life. And not only that, like, first thing they want to do, I'm gonna put you on child support. When you dealing with a dude or a young fella that know how to get some money,
yeah,
that little $250, $300, whatever they paying every month, that ain't shit to them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, once somebody figure out how to get the money, giving you that every month and let you deal with the baby the whole month, I'm out here getting money. So
that's on you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did my job.
That's it.
So yeah, man.
Yeah. I know some things that I could say that, you know, you all can also look at would be how a person treat themselves, because that is very important when you are dating. You want to see on, like, here it is. So I'm gonna give an example. A girl may want you to take her out, right, to like all these high-end restaurants. Meanwhile, she feeding herself McDonald's. So at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense for you to come in and do all of these glorified things for a person that won't even do it for themselves. So you have to look at how people treat themselves, because based off how they treat themselves is going to be the reflection of what they feel about themselves.
True.
So make sure that y'all are paying attention to that, how they communicate, like he was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? Communication is very important. Just really, at the end of the day, like, just overall, how they think about themselves. So I just say, you know what I'm saying, focus on, you know, looking at that, on how a person treats themselves, and self-love.
Definitely self-love.
See if they got some self-love and entangle inside them, too. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you want to be with somebody who, another key point that you can look at is somebody where you feel safe at, where you can feel vulnerable with, you know. Don't just be laying down with anybody and telling them all your business. That is not good that is not tea. Okay?
Man.
Because you do not want to do that where you get so comfortable with somebody who gonna run and tell everything that what you talk, or things that you went through,
Yeah.
things of that nature. So you want somebody there where it's a safe space for you to be yourself. You want to see how they treat themselves. And then you want to see, like I said, how they communicate in different situations, because that's definitely gonna be some things to look out for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then penny back off of what he said, and like he said, you want to make sure that they smelling good.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying the safe sex. You want to make sure that they believe in wrapping it up.
Please.
I don't even think you should really have
Man.
I feel like until you really get married, if that's something that you believe in, man, don't even be out here not using protection.
But see, I'm saying it because of what I know and what I see on a daily, because of how I work with the children.
Right.
It's like I know 12 and 13-year-olds pregnant. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no. And it's like, man, where your mama and your dad at? Why ain't nobody never tell you, like, don't do that? Like, peer pressure is, like, man, y'all ain't, you got to have your own mind. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it just, I mean, even some of the grown people.
I was just finna say, I was just finna say, because sometimes, I mean, even when you out there dating, you doing certain things, you can't really go talk to your parent, because you got to look at the decisions that they made. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to talk to my, I'm just using this as a scenario. If I'm going to talk to my mama, but I see that my mama ain't never had healthy relationships, you know what I'm saying? My daddy ain't even present.
Yeah.
What sound advice in real life could she give me? So that's why I be trying to tell people it's very important to where you seek and you find out what's comfortable for you, and not go off of what other people are saying, because you'll end up again having kids and by yourself.
Yeah, every time.
Every
Never
time.
fail. Never fail.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
And sometimes we got to look at some of the relationships. Like, you got to look at, some people don't sit back and look at what went bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at that too. Like, some people don't learn from the mistakes. Some people do not learn from their mistakes.
Talking about as far as like from their previous experience.
Yeah, like,
right, exactly.
Learn from your previous experience. Don't keep repeating the same thing over and over. Like,
and don't always blame the person. Look at what you could have done differently too.
Yeah.
You are not perfect. Relationships go hand in hand. So if it did not work out previously between you and a person, look at some things that you can go work on.
Yeah.
Again, back to self, which you can go work on. So then that way, when you get off into a next relationship, you won't be bringing that same toxic traits and all that foolishness into your new situation.
Same in it.
Yeah.
All niggas ain't shit.
Right.
No, we just the niggas you fucking with ain't shit.
That's it. Because I genuinely believe that there are still good people out here, men and women.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you haven't found that person yet and all that, you need to go look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Because it could be the spaces that you keep. You can't expect to find no good nigga if you still doing the same thing and you ain't in the same spaces and thinking that magically somebody gonna walk in and come save you.
Shit never happened like that.
Never, and it never will.
I tell people all the time, look, if you looking for a certain type of person, people go to Walmart for everything.
Yeah.
Lowe's sell some of the stuff Walmart sell, like your light bulbs, your trash cans, and all that.
Yeah.
Go to Lowe's.
Absolutely.
Don't go to Walmart to get your trash cans and your light bulbs and stuff like that. Go to Lowe's and get it, because guess what? When you go to Lowe's, people in Lowe's, they probably own houses. Mm-hmm. They do construction. Mm-hmm. They might be your realtor.
Right.
They might own a lot of property.
Yeah.
Everybody go to Walmart.
Yeah, here it is. You with this dude who's scanning the onion, and he walking out with a TV.
You feel what I'm saying? This Walmart, none of this shit goes together. I'm buying my grocery and going clothing shopping here, and I'm going to get stuff in my bathroom.
Right.
No, that's when you gonna find out your people.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to see different people from different walks of life when you go to different places. You can't run a Walmart for everything.
You sure can't. And on top of that, too, I think that we need to learn how to date ourselves. Date yourself.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, Would I date me? Like in real life, you have to really sit back and ask yourself, would you date you? And if you can't really answer that 100%, then again, you need to go do some self work. Because you can't be out here on the dating scene and you won't even date yourself. That does not make sense. Okay, and as women, and I'm talking directly to the women, we gotta definitely step it up, okay?
Yeah.
Because we have this whole table analogy. Oh, what he bring it to the table? Meanwhile, half of y'all ain't even got tables. But it is what it is. So it's like you gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tighten up, and you gotta really look at yourself and put yourself in a position to where it's like, nah, I feel like now I'm ready to be in a relationship or dating because I've worked on me. I'm not saying you're gonna be 100%, but you can get those kinks out. You know what I'm saying, by dating yourself and really learning yourself and what that looks like.
And sometimes, after a relationship, some people need to be alone for a little while.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Some people don't know how to be alone.
Yeah.
And that's where they fuck up at. They keep jumping in relationship faster and faster. Like, God damn, girl, you were just fucking with Tom one day, and then 2 weeks later, you fucking with Jerry now.
Exactly.
It's like, God damn, you
Exactly.
learn to be by yourself for a little while. So you can get some kind of peace, some kind of sanity, because you probably just got out of a toxic relationship. So with that being said, let some of that toxic out. Get the text message where you screaming and cussing at him out of your system. Because once you jump into a relationship a week later, you still texting buddy because you mad.
Exactly. And that's why people need to understand the difference between dating and relationships. These are two different things. When you're dating, I feel like you can date multiple people.
That's can. The whole it's point. Called dating.
Dating.
It's called dating.
But when you out there and you talking about some relationship, then that's when you and that person have decided that y'all are creating this thing called life together, and that's something totally different. So if you date multiple people. Do not just date one person. People get locked in too quick.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying going out there and have sex with everybody you dating. I mean, unless that's your swing, that's on you. But I ain't finna be giving up mines like that every time I meet somebody and all that. That's why I say date. Really learn that person. Really see if you really even want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? Before you just decide that this is what we doing. And are you on some what we doing? It's like you don't even know that. You don't even know. You only been knowing this nigga. Or if you date the same sex, you only been knowing her for 2 weeks. What are you talking about what y'all doing? Y'all
we still learning each other.
That point.
2 weeks.
For real.
I don't know nothing about you.
Nothing.
I know I don't know nothing about you in 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Probably 2 years.
That's it.
For real.
So we just want to come on here and we want to talk to our nieces and nephews, like we said, about dating, some things that you could look for, and so just kind of piggyback, off of to kind of break it down what we was talking about. We talking about good hygiene,
Good hygiene.
You know what I'm saying? Safe sex. If that's what you want to do.
Emotional decisions.
Yeah. And like I was saying, as far as, date yourself, learn yourself, trust yourself,
love yourself,
and love yourself. So, before we get up out of here, bro, what is the motto of the day?
The motto of the day is crashing out.
Boy, he wants y'all to stop crashing. Hold on, wait a minute. He wants y'all to really start crashing out. Y'all ain't noticed that he keep reiterating on y'all to crash it out.
Crashing out. Crashing out is when you get mad because somebody don't answer your text or your call, and you just, you with another bitch, and you come by and just busting one out. You just crashing out, shouting for no reason.
Yeah, breathe.
Like, this man might have been using the bathroom. Man could have dropped the phone in the floor.
Or he could be just asleep.
People really expect you to answer your phone when you sleep.
Absolutely.
How am I answer the phone if I'm asleep? You crashing out. Stop crashing out. Don't crash out, for real.
Oh, my God.
That's the motto of the day, man. Don't crash out, man. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. 5 seconds can turn to 20 years in prison.
That's it.
Stop, think, don't crash out.
That's it. Well, this is your favorite uncensored Auntie G.
And this is your favorite uncensored uncle, Uncle P.
Until next time, we out.
This episode of Your favorite uncensored Auntie and Uncle is brought to you by Say It With Your Chest. We can get your exclusive merch. Click the link below.